It's BKB 15.
Hi guys, welcome to BKB 15, live at the O2 Arena. Once again, Leeds Smudger Smith is going to be in combat in the prizefighter tournament. Smudger, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, feeling confident. I've just been ticking over really, been working on a lot of head movement. I haven't really been giving myself much damage in the ring, doing the sparring as much, but I've been pushing myself as always. So it's been another good training camp.
What do you know about the opponent you're going to be facing tomorrow night?
Absolutely nothing. Basically, he's from Kazakhstan, so I can imagine that he's got some skill, because a lot of them lads out there have got a bit of pedigree. I've been told he's had like 80 fights and lost 20, so he's got a good record. But there's no real footage out there. I've googled him because I wanted to see what he's about, but there's nothing there. So, and I'm pretty shocked, because 80 fights would normally give you a bit of evidence. There's no evidence at all. So, seen a bit of him on the pads. Like I said, it's just to play it by ear. I'm gonna get in that ring and see what he throws and throw back and play it by there.
The fact that you can't find any online footage of him, does that make you more confident, less confident, more nervous, or doesn't it make a difference to you?
It makes no difference to me at all. The way I see it is the guy's obviously coming over from there. He's not coming from for a tickling match, is he? He's not going to come over from Kazakhstan to have a bit of a play around. I think the lad's going to be. I think he's going to be certified. He's not going to be an idiot. And I hope that he is actually that he can fight, because what's the point in me getting in there and just having an easy fight? I'd rather fight 100 men and lose to 200 men than win to one easy one. I'd rather have 100 good fights.
This prizefighter tournament, the first ever within bare knuckle boxing, there is a lot of quality boxers in there, world-class gloved boxers. I mean, how do you feel about the other guys in the tournament?
I feel just the same as I do every other fighter. We're all getting in there, and you can be a glove fighter all you like. As long as once you get in there and you get hit, it all changes. Your game plan goes out the window. It's your corner that keeps you calm. It's a corner that keeps you composed. You can go in there and you can lose your head, but as long as you can hear your corner and the corner's telling you the right instructions, or you can listen to them and just calm yourself down and just take your time. You don't have to be in there rushing. You don't have to rush every shot you take. It needs to be precise if you can, that is. But the way I see it is, his game plan might be, to wear me out and to counter punch me. I don't know what his game plan is. So my game plan is just to see what is his first. Hopefully he'll come at me and I'll counter punch him. And if not, then I'll go to him and I'll pressure him.
And I think we all witnessed in your last contest that you are willing to go to total war if necessary.
Yeah. Basically, you're gonna have to put me out. You have to put me completely to sleep, because my arse doesn't touch that floor for more than a second, as you've seen. But I will say this: the one hit that he did catch me with, that he did drop me on when me and Trez fought, was it was a good clean shot. And as you can see, there was no rattling. My head wasn't rattled. My legs were still strong, and I was still going to go forward. In fact, I remember just smiling at him and tapping my nose, letting him know, this man's still here. Nah, there's no cuts. The cuts are on the eyes, don't worry. But I'm there. I'm there in that ring, and I'm staying in that ring until someone drags me out. So that's it.
And in the last fight, you had a really quite nasty cut on your left eye. I had a really close look at it, and I zoomed in on the camera when I was doing the post-fight interview. I think a lot of people are surprised that your eye has healed so quickly. There's a little bit of scar tissue there.
Yeah, no, I've been massaging it down. There's no pain there. It's absolutely brilliant. I've been sparring with it. Actually got caught with an elbow sparring the other week. It swelled up slightly, but there were no open cut. It didn't open up any more than before. It didn't open up at all, in fact. But the thing about the eye is, if you look after cuts, then as long as you keep malleable, as long as the elasticity comes back and they're not brittle, and you keep putting the oils and stuff on, then you should be okay. If it opens up, then it is what it is. But you've seen, if it opens up, I'm just going to continue fighting. So,
how many stitches did you have to have the last time with your cut?
I think it was 5 or 6. It was quite a long gash, and if you can remember, it was from the top all the way down to the bottom to the side there. But there was one above and one below as well, and there was one below my eye. So I had 4 cuts, and I couldn't see out the eye for the full fight. So I'd lost my depth perception. I'm throwing punches, I couldn't really see, if I was going to land or not. Normally you can see, you know the length of your arms. If you want to catch something like a baseball or basketball, you know where it is in relative to your hand. But with boxing, if you've lost one of your eyes, you've really fucked it. But at the same time, I stayed in there and I kept throwing and I kept catching. So, even with one eye, I'll keep fighting.
I think there was a moment in the final round where you got put down and you got back up. and Trez was just so shocked. He actually shook his head, and he just couldn't believe that you were still in there after all the punishment you'd taken. You were still in there wanting to fight. He couldn't believe it.
Yeah, but on the same note, you know, I was giving him some of the biggest shots, and he was taking the same, and I was thinking the same thing. The guy's a bit of a beast himself. I mean, I did catch him with some lovely cut. I mean, you see his face afterwards. So you know, hat off to Trez. He's got some heart. But yeah, there's going to be no stopping me. You have to put me to sleep. I'm going to get back up every time. I ain't got a backwards gear, and I think my boxing ethics, my work ethics are, you know, there's only one way, and that's forward.
What is it about bare knuckle boxers like yourself and Trez? I mean, you absolutely battered each other in the fight, and after the fight, there was so much respect between the two of you. Yeah, I think that's just got to be, hasn't it? Because if not, you're just going to continue giving each other grief, and there's only one way to sort of grief. Then is in the ring again, which you're going to end up in the ring again anyway. I mean, I hope I get the rematch with Trez, and I've been told I probably will. I mean, I think it's the match that the fans want. I mean, regardless of belts, regardless of titles, I'd still love to get in the ring and fight, because, you know, I mean, and Trez will say the same thing. He thinks he'll beat me again, I'll beat him again, but after the fight's done, you know, there don't need to be any animosity, because, you know, you should gain a new friend. You've found the measure of the man, like I said before. You know that the guy's in there to fight. You know, he's not an idiot. You know, he never badmouthed me, not once. I never badmouthed him. And we've actually been talking a lot since, and I think he's going to be walking me out tomorrow night as well. So yeah, but I've found another friend. Like I said, you get in there, you fight, and then, you know, you find a friend, because you've both got you've got a lot in common. You know, you want to go in there, you want to have a good scrap. Of course, this event is the biggest BKB event to date. It's on live on pay-per-view. Tell the fans why they should book this pay-per-view tomorrow night.
Because if you like a war and you like a bit of scrapping, you know, you want to see some local lads, you know, good British lads getting into the good art of bare knuckle boxing, the purest form of boxing, then you need to tune in, because this is a show to be at. You know, this is a show to be watching. These are the future of the purest form of boxing.
So there we have it, BKB 15 live on pay-per-view. The details will be following this interview.
Live and exclusive.